Okay, so let's start out with this. There's your code, 939.
Screen Gems, a subsidiary of Columbia Pictures, was formed in 1939, initially to release animated cartoons. For decades, its name was presented as if carved from marble alongside the Columbia Torch Lady. This title treatment followed every Screen Gems production, seemingly without incident. In 1964, the company was rebranded with a newly designed modern logo accompanied by an 8-note synthesized melody composed by Eric Sidé. This pairing caused widespread fear and unease in an entire generation of TV-watching children. To this day, it's known as the S from Hell.
I remember this specifically being at the end of the Flintstones and Bewitched.
Yeah, so people remember it being at the end of Bewitched. Did you ever think that's what's happening? Is you're being bewitched? Any idea? Ever cross your mind? No. This thing stinks. This whole place is fucking rotten to the core, and there's nothing holy here. Nothing. When you name a logo the S from Hell and you make a movie about it at the Sundance Film Festival, that's not some movie some guy put together. That's them reveling in the stupidity of the rest of the world. They know what this is. It's a 6 and a 9. It's a collapse. It's a drawing of all the energy to one point. It's totally bad news. Let me just sum it up as bad news. Because we don't know how it works. Because we've been cut off. And one other thing here, let me throw this in. Don't tell me to go to somebody's fucking page and look at their work. I don't care. I spent 5 years day in, day out, sometimes in my sleep, being pervaded with thoughts of what this shit is and how it's working. Don't send me to somebody else's page. I don't care about Eckhart Tolle, Phil Donahue, Bill Donahue, McCleary. Don't send me to any of these fucking pages. I don't care. I work alone. Okay? I don't need some jackass coming back and saying, I told you this and I told you that. I don't give a fucking rat's ass. Who cares? I would have figured it out eventually anyway. Just like all men would figure it out eventually if they thought about it. The bottom line is I do my own work. I don't share my research with other people on the aspect of, oh, let me see what you've got. Oh, let's see what you've got. There's one woman on here that I talk to that occasionally we exchange ideas. And they're usually philosophical ideas. My thoughts are in my head. I put them out on the screen when I'm ready to. I don't rely on Jordan Maxwell or not Eric, but fucking David Icke and fucking McCleary. I don't know where the fuck he went off to. He just disappeared. So where's the great Gazoo now? What, he just took off? Is that what you do? You tell everybody that you're a dumb fuck and then you just split. That was time well worth it. Although I do lose my temper on here with people, I don't think people here are dumb fucks. It's just hard to get them to see it from the vantage point that I am. It doesn't mean they're dumb. It's a very askew thing to try and grasp onto. And so it takes some time to see it and to understand that there's some greater reality going on right in front of our face that's hidden, yet it's right in clear view. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who's smarter on here about what. Big deal. So somebody's smarter than somebody else. Guess what? I got news for you. There's a billion people smarter than me. A billion. So one guy crying out in the wilderness, I'm smarter than you, don't mean jack shit to me, dude. Stand in fucking line. There's a million people that are smarter than me. Okay? Big fucking deal. It's all about research. It ain't about pounding into somebody's head a theology of, look at me, I'm so wonderful. This shit is already laid out. All you got to do is look at it. This whole thing, this whole YouTube thing is so caught up on people trying to be right about something that they can't do anything about. Okay, so I figured out this Saturn stuff pretty much on my own. And there ain't a fucking thing I can do about it. I can't even convince people that this shit even exists for the most part. I got to come to a website or to a fucking server and talk to people that I don't even know exist. I can't prove. I've never met one person off here in 5 fucking years. So I don't even know who the fuck I'm talking to. I do know that there's fucking ego out the asshole on here. When I mean ego, I don't mean like McCleary's fucking idea of ego. I mean there's people on here that will, want to be right about something that we can do nothing about. I'm just a researcher. I'll show you what I got. There is nothing that I know that I have not shown with you guys. Not one thing. I don't need to talk in riddles like McCleary does. I don't need to talk in spooky fucking, blah, blah, just say it. Just fucking say it. All of these guys that supposedly are in the know about this stuff always talk in riddles. Motherfucker, just say it. And if we don't get it, we'll tell you. See, you know why you guys understand me and you didn't understand McCleary? It's because I'm one of you guys. I'm just an average working dude that stumbled onto some shit and I just kept on rolling. McCleary ain't one of you guys. That guy, I don't know where the fuck he's from or what he's from or if he's into Luciferianism or whatever. And maybe the way that they feel like they're powerful is by not telling you or showing you all the cards. That ain't about me. I've shown you every fucking single thing I found. And the reason that I do that is because it backs up all the work that I've done. What good would it do for me to hide information from you when I could keep reinforcing what I'm doing? And if you really want to get simplistic about it, as a friend of mine on here, Jeff, clearly stated, explain why there's a big black cube in the UN prayer room. That's where it all goes back to. So, whatever. This whole thing about who's smarter and who's better and all of that crap, it don't matter because there ain't a fucking thing any of us can do about it. So good, revel in your smartness. Revel in your high intellect and the fact that you can play a guitar and that you're a superstar and that we're all dumb fucks. And that other guy, one of the ones, you need to shut the fuck up. You're like Mr. Rogers screaming, won't you be my neighbor? Who cares, motherfucker? And quit saying that I'm in a cult or I'm running a cult. I'm exposing the cult, you idiot. That's why I'm showing people this, so they're not blind to the cult. You're running a cult of people saying, oh, I just love you. I love you guys. Worship me. I'm the Archangel Michael. You ain't an arch nothing. You're an arch idiot. You're an arch idiot. You're an even dumber Herman Munster. Okay? Bug off. Fuck off. Go back to planet Zoot Zog or Gadzooks or wherever the fuck it is you're from. Some of us are actually trying to piece shit together down here. We don't need your help. Go the fuck away. Take your silly biblical fucking narrative that you want to put on yourself instead of putting it on Jesus Christ where it belongs and shove it up your ass. Who the fuck are you people that you're going to spout out something and then you've got nothing to back it up with? And, I'm just tired of this crap. Do not come to my page and tell me to look at somebody else's work because I don't fucking care. I don't care about McCleary's work. I don't care about one of the ones. I don't care about any of these people that I've dealt with that have other pages. I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass because I ain't got a rat's ass to give you. Research is one thing. Trying to tell people that you're a teacher is another. Research is sharing. Teaching is lording over. It ain't me. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie, Mr. McCleary, and the rest of you fucks that think you all got it all figured out. I'm tired of it. Don't come here and tell me to look at somebody else's work. If it's important, I'll find it on my own, like I found this.